Santa Cruz, California, 17th Avenue. It's 9:30 a.m. when a woman notices what looks like a road rage incident. Instinctively, she starts recording. The man in front of her, Eric Erickson, is cursing another driver in a Prius who just cut him off.
She passed me and then brake checked me. And I gave her the horn and the bird, the finger.
The woman pulls over to give Eric a piece of her mind.
I was angry as she took off, and then seeing her pull over into the shoulder with her window down waiting for me probably added to my anger. She called me the B word. I flipped out a little bit. I swore at her.
The driver angrily sprays something at Eric. Whatever it is, it also hits the car that's filming.
The people behind me, you see them use their windshield wipers.
Eric takes off with the agitated driver swerving behind him. But then they get stuck at a light.
I stopped before I made a turn towards my house because I didn't want her following me and knowing where I lived.
That's when the woman gets out of her car, wielding a can of bear spray.
I felt it hit my eye and it started burning. And I want my windows up now. I don't know if the doors were locked, so I didn't know if she was going to go for the handle and try and squirt me inside the door. She unloaded what I assume is the rest of the canister.
Eric's car lurches forward as panic sets in.
It just instantly turned to fear, and I'm like, oh my goodness, what just hit me? I thought it was acid initially. It's burning, and I wanted to get home and go wash it off. Sensation of the pepperiness on the lips, sort of the teariness in the eyes, bear spray all over my hands, which ended up causing burning sensations and tingling for days. It was reactivated every time with hot water.
As she marches back to her car, the bear spray rager sarcastically flashes a peace sign at the woman who is filming.
She appeared unfazed by the fact that she walked through the bear spray.
No sound is recorded, but the woman mocks the video taker, asks if she's going to call the cops, and then starts laughing. Whatever this woman's problem is, Eric just wants to get away from her.
I tried to get as close to home as possible before I had to stop, exit the car, cough, spit a bunch of times. The smell of it all, it's not comfortable.
But it isn't the last he'll hear of this bear spraying rager.
3 hours after the incident, I saw it on the internet. The woman in the Prius had rammed her car into the people who were making the video. She was just being a good Samaritan, videoing what she saw was something dangerous happening, and then gets rammed into. I thought that the intersection she sprayed me at was busy enough that someone was going to report it, and I could then make an official report. I didn't have the license plate. I didn't have a good description of the color of the car because I'm colorblind.
Eric is happy to learn the incident is caught on video.
Someone had posted this story, and they were trying to get the information on who this person was because it was a hit and run. I was relieved that there might be some form of justice because the video seemed to show what happened.
It turns out this isn't the first time the woman has road raged.
There's a record of this happening in town to other people.
Someone comes forward with a video of the same woman attacking a car in a parking lot with kitty litter. Others report she likes to assault people who attempt to take her to court. Police arrest 32-year-old Sofia Veronica Pascasio. She faces several felony charges, including hit and run, assault with a deadly weapon, and illegal possession and use of tear gas. Eric is grateful she won't be able to do this again.
Her neighbors are going to get to live a lot more peaceful life with her possibly going to jail.
But the neighbors who live near these enraged drivers are getting anything but peace. Portland, Oregon, Interstate 5. Donovan Rashdorf is headed to a friend's house when he notices something troubling on the road.
I just dropped my kids off at their mom, and now I see two cars swerving at each other. I thought there was going to be a collision in the way that they were driving. I got behind them, and I grabbed my phone, and I started recording.
In the white car, someone leans out the passenger side window. Then the black car comes to a complete stop, and a woman jumps out.
Once I pulled up, I could hear some muffled yelling. Then I rolled down the window, and then the F-bombs really started to fly. It was really loud.
Fuck you!
When the couple got out of the car, and the guy started swinging, I was really worried that he was going to hit her. He looked like he wanted to knock her out.
Nobody is actually knocked out, but the angry screaming continues to escalate.
That lady, she was saying a lot of crazy things. I had no idea what she was talking about. It was total insanity.
They killed all my kids. The other two are 25 feet from that shop.
Can't really understand what she's saying.
Dude, there's 8 kids next to that shop on your team.
What are you talking about?
8 children. 3 are mine.
Whatever is going on here, it seems like the couple is accusing the woman of starting it by tossing something at them.
She threw something on our car. She threw something on our... They killed...
I was afraid this might spiral out of control.
They just killed all my kids. Enemy. Call the team. No one knows what the fuck you are. She threw something on our car.
They're yelling at each other, they're screaming. It's total mayhem.
No one knows what the fuck you are. Threw something on our car.
Fuck you!
This has become scary. Donovan isn't sure if he should get involved or keep recording.
What happens next is pure chaos.
Call her! The other two are 25 feet from that shop.
As if this isn't all crazy enough, another unexpected player enters the mix. And he's wielding a baseball bat.
8 kids right there. 8 children.
Then fucking get in your car and be a man!
I got 8 kids right there.
This is escalating into madness.
Then fucking get in your car and be a man!
Something violent is going to take place. Because this man just brought a weapon to the fight.
Then fucking get in your car and be a man!
But suddenly,
Do nothing, right? Crazy. Oh, okay, whatever you say, Liz.
the women appear to have had enough. And Baseball Man also quickly gives up his fight.
Call the police. You guys started swerving into my car. Oh my god.
My bad.
And puts his bat down.
When the lady started to drive away, that was my cue to leave. I didn't want to be more involved than I already was. I was concerned maybe someone might start following me.
When Donovan posts the video to social media, there are plenty of jokes, including people who dubbed this guy Kramer, and that guy who literally came out of left field, Bat Boy.
One of the comments on social media is, Bat Boy's been waiting his whole life for this moment.
Donovan still has no idea who these people are, or if anything they were saying is true, but he's glad he was videotaping.
You threw something on our car.
I think most people, if that happened, would just drive off. Your well-being is more important than any material objects. This video could have ended with someone seriously getting hurt. You never know what's going to happen.
Fuck you!